As the pandemic continues, many summer camps and classes are going virtual.
The Janesville School District Summer Musical Theater Workshop is continuing its mission to give kids an opportunity to participate in the arts. Our Micheal Bruno shows us how they're doing it virtually this year as he goes behind the screens.
First of all, so tell me about the program and how the program got started and what the program is all about.
We were originally going to present Chicago for our summer musical. And when that got canceled, the entire team felt like we needed to do something for these kids. Got this incredible idea to do a workshop in which they could receive classes in acting and dance and the tech side of theater as well as costumes. And this is something that has not been done before. And it looks very different than it obviously would look if we were to do this in person. But I think I can speak for a lot of the faculty when we are really impressed with the resilience of the students in this program.
Let's talk a little bit to the students and find out, like, what did you all do in the classes and what were some of your experiences in the past 5 weeks?
I struggled online learning even through school, but this was very funky for me. And, you know, it was definitely the people and the learning that did draw me back, and I learned more from this than I did online schooling.
And how about your experience with this?
Pretty much I was just trying to get as much theater experience as possible. I've been doing that since around 6th grade. So as soon as I heard that there was a program, I decided I was going to audition. I didn't have any material prepared until like a day before. Sent in a video, and it turned out that I was going to be learning with incredible people. It was going to be a lot of fun.
And did you do any of the technical workshops as well as the acting workshops?
Yeah, I did all of it. Even though I went in with this mindset of only acting, I learned a lot about tech that I would have never learned otherwise, and I learned so much about costuming that I would have never looked into on my own.
So Karen, thank you first of all for being here and doing this, because I know it's so important that high school students and all students get an opportunity to do these kinds of things. So tell me a little bit about your experience and how you came to be involved in this project.
Well, I've been working with this summer program for a couple of years on and off since I moved to Madison. And after the first summer that I came to spend time with them, I realized that there's something very special about these kids that sort of gravitate towards this program. And so knowing that, you know, what's happening in the world was going to rob them of that experience that I know they all look forward to, when he asked me if I would be a part of it, it was a no-brainer. Obviously, I would. We worked on process more than we did anything else. I mean, you know their shows to be lavish and, you know, a complete feast for the eyes. But in this time when all of that is stripped away, what is it that really is the driving force? And it's the actual performer. And it's how they connect to the material. So we spent all of our time working on process. And really my one goal for all of these students involved them knowing when they were actually in character.
And Micheal joins us now live. Boy, what a project.
It's an amazing project. And of course, if you don't recognize that wonderfully talented woman, that's the lovely Karen Olivo, Tony Award-winning Karen Olivo. And the clip was from their brilliant production of Chaplin that they did this past year at Janesville Parker, which was incredibly brilliant. So it's really encouraging that they can keep up this program at Janesville and have these students really engaged. So it's really, really, really wonderful that these kids are getting an opportunity to learn all aspects of theater.
Right, so they spend 5 weeks doing costumes, dance, playwriting, the whole thing, right?
That's correct. That's right. They did everything. They did dance lessons with Michael Stanek, and they did costumes, and they did backstage scenery, and they did acting lessons and singing lessons, and they really learned all the aspects that it takes to to do professional theater in the 5 weeks. And they just finished everything this week. Today was their last day of the 5 weeks, the summer theater program.
The one student said he learned more from this than the actual virtual classrooms.
Exactly. They were really engaged with it. It was really kind of nice.
And what'd she win a Tony Award for?
She won for Best Featured Actress in the revival of West Side Story.
Wow.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
The new production.
Yeah, really, 2009. Yeah, and she was originally in The Heights, with Lin-Manuel in 2008. She originated the role of Vanessa.
And she's in Janesville now?
And she lives in Madison now. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
But lucky kids, lucky for them, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's really wonderful.
all right. Very interesting. Great program. Hopefully,
wonderful.
all right. Michael, are you ready? 3,
We're ready.
2, 1.
It's Friday. There's Jim.
Hey.
Have a good weekend.
Hi, guys. Have a good weekend.